Okay, so from the side, so I'm going to turn my 1 foot 45 degrees and place the heel just in front of where the toe is, and then sit in the middle, but my pelvis is facing that way, straight ahead. And in micro form, you'll start, the starting and ending is slightly in the front foot. So 50-50, notice what 50-50 feels like, and then just take it slightly forward. So maybe 55 to 60% of your weight is in the front foot, and your opposite hand is palm out. So opposite hand to foot, and the other hand is palm up at the hip, like that, the other way around. And then you're going to push, so you're pushing, so if we drop the arms for a moment, you push from that front foot, you're just turning, and again, you're sort of aiming for about maximum 70% in that back foot, and then pushing back round. So it's a very slight turn of the pelvic bowl, and a little bit of a shift of weight forwards to backwards. So you can see, like you said, Jane, I'm not moving massively backwards. And the reason is I'm trying to keep this pelvic bowl in the middle here. So if I show you from the front, so it goes from front to side to front. And the folding is happening in this hip flexor here. Okay, so putting the hands in, so opposite hand to foot to start with, and weight is slightly forwards, pushing back. You're sort of playing with this big beach ball of energy that's in front of us, the chi ball, just turning it around with the arms and the hands. So it's not just the hands that are doing this, it's the whole arm is kind of just caressing the outer edges of this big chi ball as you move. So although there's a flow, the kind of so-called end of the move is this just coming into the front foot gently. So it's sort of moving back and then springing forwards again, moving back and springing forwards. So just change your feet over just to give that bit a bit of a rest. So opposite hand to leg, and your weight is forwards. And then push from the feet, foot, and then push from the back foot to the front foot. So you push from the front foot to the back foot. And energetically, that push is coming up from the ground, up through your legs, through the pelvis, and then down into that back leg, rather than across like that. So it's not an across move, it's an up, down feeling. So that might just be more of an intention to start with. Okay. And then just briefly into waving hands and clouds as well. So you've got this sense of this pelvis moving and folding here. So the same thing for this move. So you sit, you're sort of sitting down into this fold, and then pushing from that foot, and then sitting down into this fold. So it's all happening within the legs, the inside edge of the legs. And the spine is staying really pulled, drawn upright as you sit down. So it's still, the spine is nice and long, neck is long, head is relaxed on top. And then still holding the chi ball, so whichever way you're facing, that hand is on the top. Keeping the hands with the heart line, with the spine line, the midline. They're swapping as you go 50-50 in your legs, and you're at the front. And in a way, you're moving through the clouds as you go through the middle, and then holding the chi ball, the cloud at the end. Just playing with the inside and then holding the outside.